Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. Okay, in a previous video, I stated that I do not think that Rami will win a third Olympia. I personally thought that he shouldn't have won the second one. I had him at best third, and there were a few people that are no well known and respected in the bodybuilding world that stated the same thing. So it's not I'm not the only one that feels like that. Nonetheless, he walked away with his second title. I don't think it's going to happen again. I stated why. Uh, they gave him a bye, much like Jay Cutler in 2007. But when he failed to bring it again in 2008, we saw what happened. Uh, I don't think he's retaining the title for a third time. I didn't discuss really who I thought was going to be up there battling for it, and who ultimately I think will end up having his hand raised as the new Mr. Olympia. We're going to see basically the same top people up in the top placings again. Ones who placed this past Olympia, we're going to see them right back up there. Uh, Two people who I don't think will do it or will be battling for that first and second place. And not that I don't think that it won't be happening sometime in the very near future. I'll call them the long shots. Let's start off with Hunter Labrada. Yeah, he placed fourth this past Olympia. Personally, I thought he should have been fifth, but that's irrelevant. He still brought a good enough package to be in the elite, the top five. Needless to say, he has genetics in his favor. We all know who his father is. And there's some good genetics there. You can make an argument that if Labrada was taller and proportionally bigger muscle wise, what he brought to the stage, that package might not have placed second behind Lee Haney. A package like that could quite possibly have beaten Lee Haney. So we got really good genetics there. Hunter is built very similar structurally to his father, just a bigger version. I think about 3 or 4 inches in height. And we're talking about a good 75 pounds plus more muscle that he's carrying. He needs more refinement. His conditioning wasn't where it needs to be in this past Olympia. He needs to find the right formula. He will be battling for that top place, but I don't think it's going to be this year. But we're going to see him up there fighting anyway. Another, I really hate to use the term, but I don't know what else to use. long shot would be Nick Walker. He's another one. Him and Hunter Labrada, they're young. There's so much room for improvement, and barring anything unforeseen happening, there's going to be improvement, and that makes that scary because they're bringing in great packages, top Olympia packages, basically right out of the starting gate. Nick Walker, the mutant, not very tall, only about 5'6", packs a lot of muscle, a lot of dense muscle. His muscle, for someone his age, has a very, what they call, mature look to it. He's had no issue so far. He has, I'm sorry, how many pro shows? We had the Chicago the previous year, New York, Arnold, and 4 pro shows. And he's brought conditioning to every one of those shows. He's made improvements in each one, leading into each one of those shows. And we're talking about a year, a little more than a year's time, with no real off season. He is going to be battling for those top spot, but I don't like Hunter Labrada. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but it's going to be happening very soon. But like Hunter Labrada, he's going to put up a fight, and he's going to make a really good showing. Now let's get a little deeper into this. Brandon Curry, former champion, excuse me, over the last 5-6 years, year after year, he's consistently made improvements. If he was not criticized for something, he came back, and with that issue taken care of, he like I said, he's consistently gotten better year to year. This past year, his legs, which has been knocked on for a while, brought his legs up also, which is a little more difficult as you get older. We're going to see a better Brandon Curry. And keep in mind, he's one of them that I thought beat Rami this past Olympia. He's going to come in better. He'll come in a little bigger, a little fuller, a little tighter, better conditioned. And he has such flow and shape to his muscle. He's actually aesthetic. You can even call him aesthetic. We're going to see a very much improved Brandon Curry, which is very, very scary. Do I think he's going to be the one to ultimately leave with his hand raised, the last man standing? No, but it's going to be a very, very tough battle. Then we got Hadi Choopan. Once again, conditioning. There's not one issue at all with conditioning with him. He got some freak factor to him. I've said it countless times. I'll say it again. Like you saw Dorian in 93, Hardy brings a package to the stage that looks like he's literally chiseled out of stone. Standing next to Rami this past Olympia, as much bigger than Hardy Rami was, height and width and overall muscle size, he never really overpowered him. Hardy was another one that I had beating Rami. All that being said, Hardy, I don't think is going to be the last man standing. Like I said just moments ago with Brandon, he's going to be battling it really tough. It's going to be it's not going to be an easy going for anybody. He's right there in the mix. He will be battling for top 3 spots. Ultimately, the one that I think is going to be the one to have his hand raised as last man standing, new Mr. Olympia. And keep in mind, we still haven't seen him on stage next to these open guys, but we have seen him in a 230 range a number of weeks before a competition, looking in competition condition. And we're talking about a very, very impressive package. He was a 7-time 212 Olympia. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about by now. Flex Lewis. He's going to surprise. Not in the way that he's going to be very impressive on stage. He's going to really surprise and shock people on his ability to stand on stage next to the biggest and the best of the open division. He is complete from head to toe, side to side, front to back. He's always brought top-notch conditioning to the Olympia. Some people question this Asian Grand Prix that he competed in and Hardy competed in, and some call it a controversial win over him. He wasn't the best conditioning, but it was in the Olympia stage, and he's always brought it to the Olympia. There's no reason to think that he wouldn't bring it this time. Like I said, he's a 7-time champion. He knows how to win. I do not think by any means he would be stepping on this stage if he wasn't absolutely convinced in his mind that he can walk away with the title of Mr. Olympia. And I firmly believe that if his coach, Neil Hill, thought otherwise, even if Flex didn't, I think Neil Hill will be very vocal about what he truly feels about this. They are convinced that he can and will walk away with that title. Like I said, he's complete. Anyway, from any angle you look at him, he's complete. We've seen what he looks like in the 230 range, and we've seen him conditioned. It is a very, very impressive package. He's a 7-time champion who knows how to win, who knows how to consistently bring the conditioning, and he has the type of mindset that he would not be doing this unless he was absolutely convinced he can, and he will do it. I personally think that Flex Lewis is going to step off the stage in 2022, the new Mr. Olympia. As far as the other placings, we're a long way off. I'm not going to even make an attempt to make any kind of prediction now, but I will go on the limb and predicting a very, very amazing, impressive, whatever term you want to use, victory by Flex Lewis. Okay, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of people disagreeing with me on this. Some of you might agree. Either way, please let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, you'll find some links. One link is to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, you can go there, DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. Also, you find links to Species Nutrition, Mr. Potts Protein. Click on both links. Go to both websites, check out all their great products. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.